my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm back with another tutorial for you today, which is to make these gorgeous little treat boxes, bags sort of thing, and they're made on the envelope punch board, so they're dead easy to make. They use a 6x6 inch piece of designer paper, so if you've got 12x12 you'll get 4 from one large sheet, or you can use the 6x6 designs that are in the Stampin' Up catalogue, all lovely designs. I'll show you this one that I've used today. These are the Petal Garden DSPs, lovely papers, if I can get them out. There are some lovely designs in here, plain designs as well as your florals, so there's bound to be one that I like, and if I don't like one side I'm bound to like the other, and so that for me means that they're a great buy. Plain sort of bubbly things, all sorts of designs, and they're really, really pretty. I really love the colours as well, which is soft sky, calypso coral, rich raspberry, my favourite colours. So I've chosen a sheet today because I'm going to show you how I made them, and I've chosen this plain one here because I think it shows up better on the envelope punch board than the florals, but they hold a Fry's chocolate cream. Haven't seen these. Peppermint cream. I haven't seen these for years, and I saw them in one of my local supermarkets, and I thought I've got to buy those because I love them so much. And they're great. You can easily make loads of these for craft fairs, so they're bound to be a hit with everybody. And you just pull your little treat out, and it's amazing, and you've still got the envelope you can use for something else if you want to later. So let's crack on and have a go at making these. I've used also the Graceful Garden stamp set, which does coordinate with this, the designs, as you can see, and I've chosen this image here, which I gold heat embossed and then used my marker pens to just colour in. And so let's crack on and make one. Let's move these to one side. So we need one 6x6 sheet of paper, designer paper, and we're in the envelope punch board, and I've just realised that I haven't got my measurements ready. Sorry, I'm going to stop the video for a moment while I find it in my little book. Ah, I found it. Right, so we're going to start scoring this at 1 5/8 on the board. So that's 1 5/8, punch and score. Turn it to the opposite side, 1 5/8, punch and score. Then turn it 90 degrees, line it up with your line. Your line comes across here, so you're going to line this marker up here in the board, punch and score. Turn it round 90 degrees, line it up again with your score line that comes across here, punch and score. And that's the scoring done, nice and easy peasy. And then we are just going to round off the two short little ends, and then get rid of our pieces. And then the next thing to do is to fold with your bone folder. Fold with your bone folder these two long lines like that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to get our peppermint cream and put it inside. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring that round and over it like that. So you've brought that round, and then you're going to turn it like that so that you've got that facing you, that little piece, and then you're going to gently fold over the other side and just gently put a crease in that. Open it back up again and you'll see that that's marked a line for you here. So now you turn it to the opposite side again and you fold it, this top piece, you fold it so that you've got about a 5.5 inch, I think that's probably a 1/2 inch gap. So when you measure it, you've got 1/2 inch between there and this line here. So let me just bring that up and show you. You've got 1/2 inch between those lines there, approximately. And then you're going to get your bone folder again and you're going to score that line. So now you open it up, take your treat out again, and now we're going to get the cutting tool, the Stampin' Up cutting tool. We're going to put it in here, and you've got your two lines marked on either side, and we are going to trim those off because you don't need them, they'll just get in the way. You can save those if you wish for another project or to add on something. Put that in, line up your score lines on your board and trim that off. What's going on here? Don't know what's happened there. Perhaps I need a new blade. No, a piece has got caught. Piece has got caught. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that up again. Oh, I think I need to get my brush and brush out that fluff. I think that's what it is. Too much build up of fluff. So that won't make any difference where I've trimmed that a little bit more. So put that to one side. Now if this happens to you and you find that it starts tearing your paper, just get hold, because you get a build up of fluff in these little pieces here. So you just get it and you just brush it out with your brush, and you can see that I have a lot of build up there. So just brush that out with your brush and get your brush in here and brush all that dust out to one side. It's probably been a while since I've done it, and that should solve your problem. So let's test it. Yes, that's better, and I possibly need a new blade. I think that blade is probably in need of being changed, so I'll do that later because you don't want to sit and watch me change blades on my scoring tool. Right, so we've done our lines now, marked off our lines, and that doesn't look awfully straight, does it? Let's just trim that up straight. Not doing a very good job here, am I? Right, so then you decide which you want to be the top, because it doesn't matter, and the top gets folded back over to the right side like that. Open up the bottom part and tuck that inside like that. Now what we're going to do is your treat goes back in No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We're going to put some glue on here, like that, keeping it to the edge, like that. And then we're going to put some glue on this edge here. So some glue down that edge, and take that to the bottom. So your glue goes down this edge here and that down to that edge there, and then you've got your glue on here going up and round. So that's that. Put your treat back in, and then you're going to bring that piece round here, like that. Press that firmly, and then you're going to wrap this piece around like that, and that is your treat pouch made. So that's that simple. Let me pull you out a bit. So that is your treat made with your nice neat edge on the back, like that. And you've got your little treat in there. So now we're going to decorate it, and what I've chosen to decorate it with, I've already gone ahead and gold heat embossed my stamp, my little rose with the leaves, and I coloured those in with markers. So that's that piece. And then we've got two pieces that go along the top here for our sentiment. So we'll do our sentiment in a minute. We're going to wrap around with some ribbon. Now I'm not quite sure whether to put this yellow on to follow my yellow theme. So let's see what that looks like. So we have the yellow with that on the top, like that, and that there. Or we have the gold. And we wrap that round there. And we put that on there. I don't know why, I think I prefer the yellow, and I hope that you're shouting yellow, daffodil delight, daffodil delight. I think this ribbon is pretty because it's stitched. You've got crosses one side and you've got straight lines the other, so it's a bit like doing your cross stitch. So let's put some of this ribbon round. And then we're going to just tie that off into a knot. So that's nice and easy. And trim the ends and trim the ends there. That's great. Put that to one side. And then we can stick our flower on here, and to stick that on I just put on a good little amount of fast fuse, and then that sticks on there nicely. So that's that so far, nice and easy. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment, and today I am using Rich Raspberry ink, so let me bring you down, put that there, hope you can see this, bring me down, put my treat there so you can see that. And this is for my sentiment, so into the Rich Raspberry ink, and I've just put For You, which comes from the Graceful Garden stamp set, For You. So we're going to stamp that down. I'm just going to bring that a little closer so that I can see what I'm stamping. Now I'm hoping that this is going to be straight. Well, it's not bad, but it's not good either, is it? I think we can do better than that. So let's clean that off. I think I caught the edge on that, and I'm not happy with that. So let's turn that over, because we do have two sides. And ink that up again. And let's see if we can do a better job this time. So ink that up, stamp that down, and that looks better. Right then. So to do my little tails on either side, I just cut down the middle like that and cut into that way. And that formed my tails that end. And then we're going to do the same this end. And I think I forgot to tell you what that measured. So that measures 2 1/4 that way by 1/2 inch, and this piece measures 2 3/4 by 5/8 inch. And what I do to line them up so that they're both even, I put them on like that, get my scissors to the middle, and then trim and trim again this side, and that gives me my tails that side. Turn it, make sure that's still straight, cut in and go to the edge and cut your tails. So it's that. You can use the triple banner punch to do this if you've got it, but if you haven't, this is an easy way to do it. So a bit of fast fuse on the back of that to stick that down. Like that. And then we're going to sit that on here with some dimensional. So a couple of dimensionals towards the middle, I should say, otherwise it won't be stuck on. Take the backings off those. And then we're going to stick that across the top of our treat. And that is our treat made. Let me bring you back out. That is our treat made. Let's bring in the others that I've made. So there they are, all lined up beautifully. And I think you'll agree that they're gorgeous little treats to give anybody at any time, or to make for craft fairs, little table favours for weddings. They'd be perfect. Easy to make in next to no time, so you could make loads. So that's all from me today. Thank you for sharing, watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel under Sandra Ronald. If you need to purchase any Stampin' Up supplies, click on the little down arrow description bar just here in the corner, and that will take you over to Arty Paper Crafters. So thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.